gotta get big. Get big, yes, I 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 gotta get big.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the Give Really Big show. And my name is Mike Rubino. I'm the director of programming here at Arcade Comedy Theater. And I am so happy that you have tuned in. Today is Giving Tuesday, or as in Pittsburgh, as we like to call it, Give Big Pittsburgh. It's Arcade Comedy Theater's biggest fundraiser of the year. And it's been an incredible day of generosity, of support, of our community coming together, and an incredible day of comedy. We've had hours of content streaming all day long. All of it you can check out on our website at any point after the show at arcadecomedytheater.com or on our YouTube page or our Facebook page. So many amazing performances, including we've got some outstanding performances for you tonight. So I'll be your host for the evening. It's going to be a little loose. I'm here in my director of programming command center, where you can see all of my notes for both this evening and all of the programming we've had all day long. And yeah, so before we get started, let's see, do we have any? We got some staff folks on the call. Feel free to hop on, turn on your cameras and say hello. We got Jason Clark, we got Robin Hitchcock, we got Beth Martinez.
Hello.
Hey, how are you guys doing? How was your what was something you did today aside from promote Give Big? Did you do what was something you did? I didn't even prep them ahead of time to ask this question.
I shoveled 2 driveways and then the snow in front of the theater. We had a little bit this morning, so we still have to upkeep our piece of the sidewalk.
We're still liable.
What are you gonna do?
Still liable. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, for those of you not in Pittsburgh today, there was a tremendous amount of snow on December 1st. So how about that? That was really exciting. Robin, how was your day?
It was pretty good. I recorded an episode of my podcast, The Number One Movie in America, with arcade community member Bill Fisher guesting on the show.
How about that? Amazing. That's fantastic. Yeah, listen to that podcast if you haven't before. It's wonderful, and it's usually why it's why Abby and I will watch a movie, or like so that we can listen to an episode, or we listen to an episode because they're talking about a movie we like. And if it doesn't fall into those two camps, we skip the episodes.
And I get so worried that they're gonna not like a movie that I revere, and I'm like, oh.
It's true. I almost said that they watched Dracula Dead and loving it, but that's not what it was. It was Bram Stoker's Dracula.
That was the Keanu review. But yes,
different podcast. Robin crosses streams.
Also, I feel guilty that I'm promoting my podcast, so I'm going to go use their Twitter accounts to promote Give Big.
There we go. That's how we do that. Hey, Beth, how are you? How is you?
I'm good. I haven't done anything other than Give Big related things because I fundraise for this organization, but it's been a delight.
Oh, good. Well, well, thank you all for joining us on the call. The staff is going to be hanging around and watching some great videos and performances. We've got a mix of pre-taped stuff, and we've got 2 outstanding live performances coming up. Later on in the show, we've got the one and only Bad Judy with Nia Johnson and Jason Newsom. Woo! And a little bit sooner than them, we've got Dial Up with Matty Francis and Fred Francis. Woo! It's going to be really awesome. And we've got some amazing performances and sketches and videos. And so we're going to kick it off. Let me look at my notes here. That's right, with a short from Frankly Scarlett that just recently appeared in the Pittsburgh Film Festival. So let's take it away, Aaron.
Huh. I thought that'd go differently.
Fantastic. I love that film. And not because I had something to do with it, but because Frankly Scarlett are incredibly funny comedians. And fun fact, that was filmed at our house and we got rid of that piano. So we had to give it away because really that's how you get rid of pianos. You have to give it away. So, hey, before we move on to our next video though, I want to check in with Beth, our development director. Hey, Beth.
Hi.
Is there anything going on right now that you want to tell folks about?
Is there anything? Well, thank you all for giving really big today, first off.
Woo, woo, woo.
Woohoo! And I'm literally going to refresh my page because it just keeps climbing like crazy. Okay, we are at $23,621.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness. And we have 208 donors that have given that throughout the day. Our big goal is $30,000 and we just might make it by midnight. And we've unlocked almost every challenge gift we had posted today. So we just have the $30,000 finish line challenge gift to unlock, which you can read more about on our Give Big page. And I'm thrilled to announce that we have a really big bonus match that I'm just now announcing. Now, through the end of December, any gifts that are made to Arcade after we hit $25,000, which is not far from right now.
Very close.
It's very close, are going to be matched dollar for dollar up to $20,000.
Whoa! Whoa!
What is that?
That's a big,
really $45,000.
That's a big gift. That's a big
Wow.
surprise right there, and a big challenge that I think we can meet.
Me too.
I think we're up to it. If you're watching this show and you haven't given yet, you still can. Go to arcadecomedytheater.com, and at the top of the page is a big Give Big Today button. Or you can go to the Give Big website. There's any of our social media. There's a million ways to get there. Please give before midnight.
Yes, please.
Awesome.
But you've been giving to us, and so I want to give to all of you that are watching. We're going to have a special prize, the 3 donors that give the closest to 9:43 p.m. Eastern. 9:43 p.m. Eastern.
943.
Exactly.
That's
Yes.
our address.
That's our address of that place we like to go to and would like to go to after all this. The 3 donors that give closest, any amount, will get their choice. They will win their choice of new arcade baseball hat, new arcade blanket, or new arcade hoodie.
Whoa.
Woot.
So remember that. And that's
Nice.
all my announcements.
Thanks, Beth.
Bye.
Enjoy the rest of the show. We've got another video coming up for you right now. A little bit of context. When Arcade Comedy Theater first opened over 7 years ago, we had, I was the director of programming then, but I had a bunch of different folks helping me out, including a variety programmer named Mark Hayward, who's an amazing guy. He's an awesome yo-yo artist, and he had a show called The Fireside Chat with him and a man named Jonathan Burns. Jonathan Burns is a very famous, worldwide known contortionist, and he's been on the Penn and Teller show. He's been on David Letterman. He's been on all sorts of things, and he recorded a video just for Arcade Comedy Theater's Give Big 2020 show, and I am thrilled to share it with you now because it's a very funny video. So Aaron, let's see what Jonathan Burns has shared with us.
Yes. Get it.
This is sickening.
I've been talking about bringing the headband back. I think I missed the boat.
I'm nervous.
Yes!
She's a little runaway.
Yes. Yes.
It's
Oh my
the
God.
question everybody was asking.
I want to marry him.
What?
That's incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Wasn't that amazing? Wasn't that fantastic? Yeah. Jonathan Burns is an amazingly talented guy and a friend of the theater. And it really brings me back to the days when that first year at 811 Liberty Avenue, when we would book a stand-up act, an improv act, and like a juggler or a contortionist or somebody on stilts. Like we had wild variety back then for like 15 people that would come and see these shows. It was insane. But the times have changed. And since March, you may or may not have known that we've been shut down like the rest of all live theater in America. But with that has come some innovative and fun new online shows that we've been bringing you every single month since March. And one of those shows that started over the summer has really been an awesome show to see it grow and grow its audience. It was named one of the best live streaming shows by the readers of Pittsburgh City Paper. And I'm excited to introduce now our first live improv act of the evening. Let's give it up for Dial Up.
Hi, I'm Fred Francis. This is my little brother Matty Francis.
What up, what up, what up?
We're the Francis Brothers. We do a show called Dial Up, improvise Zoom calls with the Francis Brothers. We've been doing it every month since May. And we do it for Arcade Comedy Theater because we are products of Arcade Comedy Theater.
And we love it so much.
We do. Everything we know about comedy, we learned right at the theater. And we demand that you support it.
Absolutely. You great individuals that we love so much.
Yeah. Earn our love. What we do on our show is it's a show about Zoom. Everyone is on Zoom all the time. And we decided to make a show all about how strange it is to just be having our entire lives on this weird little application. One of our favorite things to do on the show is to bring on guests. We do improvised Zoom calls. We have stand-up comedians. And coming up at the end of the month on December 18th, we have a very special show called Dial Up Home for the Holidays that, as always, is going to be supporting the Arcade Comedy Theater and supported by the Arcade Comedy Theater. So please, from the bottom of our hearts, anything you can give today, we want you to. But we're going to show you what we do on the show. We're going to have one of our favorite guests on the program. Matty, who's our pal that we're going to call up on the show today?
My sweet, sweet brother. I have got an amazing treat for everybody out there in the internet and beyond. Because joining to the call this evening is everybody's favorite adventure boy. That's right. I am talking about the womp womp man himself. Put your hands together for Trombone.
Hey.
What up, T-Bone?
Hey,
Hey, Mr. Matty. Hey, Mr. Fred.
Trombone's a awesome kid from our neighborhood, just always going on adventures, getting into trouble, having fun. Isn't that right, Trombone?
That's right. I went. I'm in remote school now. So when I'm in remote school, it means that I don't like history class too much. So I go to Sunoco instead.
Oh, Trombone, are you supposed to be doing stuff like that?
Yeah.
Well, my mom, you know, she got a new boyfriend. His name's Jeff. He works at Rally House.
Didn't she just have another new boyfriend named Jeff like a couple of months ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. There apparently, my mom says there are lots of guys named Jeff that were born between the years 1983 and 1985.
That's her window?
That's her window. She was born in
Trombone, that's when you were born, right? Between the years of 1983 and 1985?
No, Trombone's a kid, man.
No, I was born. I was born in 2006.
Oh,
But my mom's new boyfriend Jeff, Raleigh House Jeff, he takes my mom off for long drives whenever I'm doing school and stuff. So I go down to Sunoco during history class and I get there's a new drink I really like.
What is
it?
It's called Liquid Death. Liquid Death.
Trombone,
but it's just water in a can.
Why do they call it Liquid Death?
Because I didn't think about that too much, Mr. Fred. That's a good question. I think it's because that if you don't drink water, you'll die. But then so if it's Liquid Death, but maybe it's just so metal. Because you know, my favorite band, it used to be Metallica, but now it's Pantera.
Wow. Okay.
Is that
Pantera
that's what the jersey's about?
What?
That's what the jersey's about?
Yeah, because this is Florida Panthers, so
it's like Pantera. It's basically
the Florida
a Pantera.
Panthers.
Yeah. So, but I felt like Pantera, they might drink Liquid Death, you know. So on my history break, I go down there and I drink Liquid Death, and sometimes they have discount fidget spinners.
Are fidget spinners too much for you if they're full price, bud?
Yeah, my mom gives me $5 a day. So, and a Liquid Death, that's
not bad.
Yeah, but it's pretty good all day.
Yeah. Do you save it up?
You don't have to get Liquid Death every day. If you got Liquid Death 2 days a week, you'd be banking so much money.
Like, Trombone, you know, like the sink exists, right? Like you could just drink tap water.
You could write Liquid Death on a cup.
Yeah. I think Liquid Death's your soul.
I gotta tell you guys something.
Yeah, you can tell us anything.
Yeah.
Trombone.
Listen, I go down to Sunoco because I like the cashier.
What?
Trombone?
T-Bone.
What's there?
You got a crush on Bush, Bill?
Yeah, she's really nice. She's a junior in high school. She's too old for me.
Are you a freshman or are you an 8th grader this year?
I'm in 8th grade.
Okay.
But her
remote school, man. Anybody's anything, right?
I know. It's nice because I go down. She's trying to buy a car. She wants a Chevy Cavalier. So she's working really hard to save up her money.
She's working during the school day?
Yeah. Well, you know.
She shouldn't be doing that either.
Yeah.
Trombone. Did they fire the truancy officer at your school or something?
Oh, Mr. Stevenson?
Yeah.
He's a prick. I didn't say
Well,
that.
Hey!
I didn't say that about him, but he is really prick. One time I didn't come for a week because what happened was I
this
went
better
with
be
my,
good.
I went with my mom to Seven Springs to go tubing.
All right,
And I thought I could go down head first. Like I thought it'd be real cool and stuff. But then my mom yelled at me and called me Sonny Bono because I was going to slam into a tree. And it didn't happen, but I did fall off.
Your mom has a dark sense of humor, doesn't she?
Yeah, my mom, she's doing all right though. She's really good. But
is this a good Jeff?
What?
Do you like this Jeff? You didn't like the last Jeff, right?
Yeah.
You know, this Jeff.
Could you call this Jeff Dad?
I mean, this Jeff did show me the movie Stir of Echoes.
I don't know what
and
that is.
You know my favorite movie, Tremors.
Right.
Yeah, everyone knows your favorite movie.
Famously.
So I was really excited to see a horror movie with Kevin Bacon. And so Jeff showed me that. So I kind of like him for that. but he works at the Rally House, so he likes sports, and I don't like sports. I mean, hockey's fine,
Right.
Right.
but I
But
don't
only
like the
because
other
it's like-
ones.
Okay. Well, there's plenty of Jeffs in the sea.
I hope, maybe one day I'll have a dad. I don't know yet. I like my mom. It's fine. We're good. But
No.
I got something really special right now to show you.
Okay.
Okay.
Look at this.
Is that a bone?
Yeah. What the fuck?
This is a tremor tooth.
Well, where'd you get that?
Where'd you get that,
trombone?
Trombone?
Have you ever heard
Trombone?
of,
Don't lie. Where did you get that?
Don't lie to Matty. You know you can't lie to Matty.
Look at me, T-Bone. Look at me.
Trombone,
Where
look
did
Matty in the eyes over Zoom.
T-Bone, where'd you get that? Where did you get that freaking T-Bone?
Okay, I'll tell you. I found a thread on Reddit.
You're
You've
not
been on the
supposed to,
Reddit?
No.
that's supposed to be blocked for you, Trombone.
Well, I've been doing a little bit of coding in school sometimes.
Trombone.
So I learned a little bit more about computers, and I figured out how I could turn off.
You
and
know
I
we have
learned
to
a
tell your
lot.
mom about that, Trombone.
I love that you're pursuing STEM though. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that's the future. I feel like you need to, be prepared for a career in the real world. You're doing that, so I'm proud of you for that. But I'm
Thank you, Mr.
upset
Matty.
with you that you use this power for evil. You know we don't do that, Trombone.
But it was just like this guy was selling all these cool bones, and so I sent him a message. His name was Todd Davis 420, and he
You don't know what that means, do you, Trombone?
Mr. Fred, old Jeff.
Give me
old
the
Jeff
eyes,
step-
Trombone.
You have to look Matty in the eyes
Listen,
over Zoom, and you can't
listen.
lie.
old Jeff's stepson, Pretzel Jeff and Pretzel
Right,
Jeff, his stepson.
Mhm.
He told me the one time about 420. He said it's a day where everyone smokes weed,
That's not
including
true.
my
That-
mom. He said my mom smokes weed. I don't believe that.
That's
Pretzel
most
Jeff's a
likely not
filthy-
the case.
Yeah.
But
I don't want to
so
say he's a filthy liar.
yeah. Well, that's why I'm glad Pretzel Jeff is gone. I
Yeah.
hated Anthony, his stepson. Ugh. He would never take me on the four-wheeler, ever.
He never even once. He was riding that thing up and down the street every day.
Yeah, every single day. And even one day I asked him just to drive me down to Sunoco so I could impress the girl I like. And he told me that I was not allowed to do that because I was a
Nothing
little
impresses-
punk ass bitch.
Well, nothing impresses a junior in high school
hey.
like getting off the back of a four-wheeler someone else is driving on your way in to get a death water.
I just wanted to show her
Trombone,
that.
we've
Like,
talked about this. Okay.
What?
Hollering out of the passenger side of your best friend's ride. Okay. What does that make you, Trombone?
a scrub.
A scrub. And how do we feel about scrubs, T-Bone?
Women don't want none.
Exactly.
Let's give it up for Dial Up. That was amazing. That was fantastic. Thank you, Fred and Matty and Sara. Trombone is a character that holds a special place in my heart. I believe that he's been with us for a long time, despite his very young age. So I'm always happy to see Trombone. And right now I think we're gonna we might be making a call downtown. Aaron, are you on the line still? You here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good, because you're running the show. Everybody at home, give a round of applause for Mr. Aaron Tarnow, who has put together this whole show on a shoestring budget of nothing. He's our technical director at the theater, and thank you.
Is that Abby? Is that Abby?
That is
clapping in
Abby.
room? That's great.
Thank you,
Abby.
her. Yeah.
You're welcome.
So Aaron is working diligently behind the scenes, making all of this work, and we're gonna be making a call to our correspondent downtown, and listen, this pandemic has been tough for everybody, and some restaurants have bounced back. Some have opened up, some have innovated, others have just remained silently closed the entire time without a single word. And that restaurant that I'm talking about happens to be near and dear to the arcade comedy community. And that would be none other than Sammy's Corned Beef. Isn't that right?
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm trying to get connected to him right now.
Yeah, well, look, I just will say before we throw it to him that, you know, Sammy's Corned Beef, there's something so special about it. It became our cheers. You know, it was where everybody hung out before and after a show. It was friendly, but only friendly after you went there a few times. It was, you know, you order sandwiches that are, you either order them by full or half, and that really only determines the amount of meat that they put into it, not the amount of sandwich you get. You get an entire sandwich every time, but full or half, a full amount of meat or a half amount of a full amount of meat is what happens when you order a sandwich there, which is fascinating. And I've never once had a corned beef sandwich there. I always get the roast beef. But God forbid you order a hot dog, because a hot dog takes at least 25 minutes for them to cook on a slow roller. And they never seem to have any pre-made. That's the magic of this place. The magic of this place is also that I would go in there and they would have icy light on tap for me sometimes. They would also make me kamikazes, which I would drink over ice, even though it's a shot. And they didn't care. They didn't judge me. And so it's dire. It's so important to me that this place opens up. The community cares about this place all the time. All of our improvisers are talking about this place, and it just, we need to know, are they open at night? Are they open in the evenings after shows? After we get off our Zoom calls, can we go downtown? We have a correspondent downtown, beloved community member Jerome Fitzgerald, who has been camping out. He's been checking out the place. He's been sending me reports every time I ask him to go do so. And he is there with a report right now at 8:42 p.m. Please, Jerome, tell me it's open. Send it in, Jerome. Let's see it, Aaron. Come on.
All right, I'm gonna do my best to get connected to him. You know, it's hard to get a hold of Jerome, Mike.
He's very tough.
We're working hard over here in the booth.
Very busy.
Let's see what we can get. All right.
Okay. All right. Well.
Okay.
I guess we'll check tomorrow and keep until they're open in the evenings. Lunch hours do not count. Nobody's going down there but until they're open in the evenings. Anyways, okay, well, I thought that Jerome would have more to share. I thought he would have, take a peek in the windows. That was like a Where's Waldo book. I barely saw him. Bubba, if you're watching this, tell us you're okay. Please. He's the bartender there. We love him. The community loves him. Please tell us you're okay. Okay, we've got the Knights of the Arcade. They're going to do a show. The Knights of the Arcade, that's our next act is a short performance from our long-running Dungeons & Dragons show. They have also been doing incredible work since we shut down in March. They do shows every month on Twitch. You can see their backlog. They have raised so much money for our theater. They've paid at least for a month's worth of rent for us, so we are forever indebted to them. And now we've got a tremendous performance right now from the Knights of the Arcade. Here they come.
Knights of the Arcade, you find yourself locked in battle. You stand before a giant green acidic dragon. You are in its lair. It sits on a giant mound of gold, which looks to be just enough to pay off your bar tab. If you don't pay it off, the tavern is going to shut its doors tomorrow morning.
Oh no! Okay, all right. Well, this is of all the quests we've ever been on, this is the one worth like dying on. Like
we would have given up on all other quests, but this is the one.
I've died many times. And I would be honored to die at the hands of a Draco Acidus.
It lashes out at you with its Latin tongue. I'm rolling a d20. Oh, God. Okay, it breathes acid all over you. You're coated. It's burning your skin.
Just
it's
him, right?
disgusting. Stone Cold, you lash back out.
First I want to find, is there water around? I want to roll in a puddle.
There is just piles and piles of gold.
Spit on it. I spit on it.
Spit on Stone Cold.
Spit.
You spit on Stone Cold. You successfully spit on Stone Cold. It washes off a tiny little bit of the acid.
Whew. I throw an enormous box of baking soda on him.
Yes.
Oh, you manifest a giant floating box of baking soda. It starts shaking everywhere, but it's just it's all over the place. It's not focused on Stone Cold at all. Abbott, you're standing in front of this thing, and its tail lashes towards you. You jump out of the way successfully. Your turn.
Okay, I run up the tail that I just dodged to get to the dragon's head.
All right. Oh, God. So you try to jump on its tail, and one of its tail spikes impales your foot.
No! Oh, God. All right. Ow.
So my only turn was getting spit on by fisticuffs. Is that? I chose that path for myself. Okay.
Well, it's your turn now.
That's fair.
You use a free action to wipe off the spit. You're still covered with acid.
I used Elton Stabby to attempt to cut the acid dragon's tongue.
All right.
Which lashed out at me in Latin.
You swipe at it, it just skids right off. It's like Downton Stabby is also covered with acid, and it's like the acid just slides right off of this thing.
Ew.
It's covered in Pam.
Fisticuffs.
Is there a base dragon around? I think if I can find them, I could shut it down.
You're not here to learn.
Yeah.
You're not here to learn.
You look around, you do not see anything. You get the sense that much like antimatter and matter, they don't tend to exist in the same place, lest they blow each other up.
That's all I got. Liz?
Would have made
I
a hell of a
cast
sitcom.
a wave of water at the dragon.
All right. Oh, you guys are having no luck today. The giant wave of water begins to form and then just drenches the rest of you, except for Stone Cold.
Okay.
Stone Cold,
Gotta get this money, guys.
You get the sense that this fight is not going your way.
All right, we have to think of something, or we won't get the gold, and the tavern will close.
I need that gold.
Look, this horrible plague of a dragon has threatened our tavern for long enough.
His withholding of financial support when he would be in a position to help is threatening the tavern.
Look,
This
how
is
about
political
this?
commentary.
How about
It's
this?
an existential threat.
What? Maybe we could just talk to the dragon and ask him if he would mind supporting the tavern, which provides so many of us questers and bands of idiots with a place to go and plot and drink.
Stone Cold, you're trying diplomacy. I believe you have a -1.
That's right.
20.
Yeah!
Yeah!
You approach the dragon and make your best PBS pledge pitch.
Excuse me, Mr. Dragon.
Yes!
I know that in your heart, you don't really want to kill us. Why are you angry? We could all work together to save the tavern that you have stomped upon so many times. Don't you love stomping on that tavern?
Well, I do love stomping in general. I don't know what you people do in those buildings that I destroy, but all right, I'll take your word for it.
Should we tell you a little bit about what we do? I like to sometimes, after everybody's left, turn out all the lights and take a dump in a corner where somebody will find it days later. We all have special things that we like to do in the tavern, is what I'm saying. And you like to sometimes stomp on it, and we rebuild. But that's your special moment with the tavern.
That's true. I would have no fun if I couldn't stomp on taverns. All right. Your words have moved my heart. I will contribute to saving your tavern and helping you to rebuild so that I may once again destroy it in the future.
Thank you. And for your support, you get this lovely tote bag.
Ooh, wonderful. I've been meaning to put my things in something.
Well, I think we've all learned a valuable lesson here today, and that is support the places you love, or they're going to get stomped and go away.
And sometimes the best thing you can do is ask for support from the other people that love the place that you love.
And we're asking for support right now for Arcade Comedy Theater.
Yeah.
Which
If
is our
that was
normal
too
home.
subtle for you.
Yeah, no more veil
Look,
requests.
get me out of this fucking basement, please. I've been here for so long.
He's taking so many dumps in his own corner.
No, I'm not really here. I'm sitting next to a dryer right now, and a water heater is behind me. I need.
Let's show him, Abbott. Take the veil. Drop the veil. Let's let him see. Oh no. Oh God, no.
Help him.
Help him. Get him out of there.
Get him out of that basement.
Honestly.
We're also raising money for a ransom to get Joe out of that basement.
Please.
Thank you all for your support so far. Please give generously, give often. We love you all. Have a good day of giving.
Hey. So glad that the Knights were able to do that. Thank you guys so much. I'm a part of that show, but I was not available that evening. But also it would have confused the audience. It's like, how is he hosting and doing that? It's better to stay removed. And so now we've got just a couple more acts left in the show. But first, I would like to welcome our managing artistic director, Abby Feuder, who's in the room with me. Here she is.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello. It's hi.
It's hi.
Okay.
You would not believe how many things I have this computer stacked up on. It's crazy. It's like I live in the first part of the Willy Wonka movie. Yeah, like a hovel. It's like I'm living in a hovel.
Hovel?
Like
is that how you say that?
Yeah, like a den of street urchins.
Oh, hoggle.
Ha.
That's for my Labyrinth fans.
Fun fact, just watched Labyrinth for the first time.
That's right. Isn't it fun in a relationship when you get to introduce a movie that you can't believe your partner hasn't seen?
Yeah.
He liked it.
I haven't gotten her to watch Blue Velvet yet, so we'll see. We'll see. So coming
This
up,
is going so great. This is
yeah.
exciting.
Yeah, thank you, Abby. If you're watching on YouTube proper, she's been interacting with everybody in the comments during the
Comment
show.
party.
Comment party. Lots of activity happening on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, just watching through YouTube, I'm sorry. One platform, I don't know. But thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for interacting in the comments.
You're welcome.
We have and we've got another improv duo coming up next. This one is a video that they sent in, and I will also highlight.
Are we taking? We're not doing that.
No, later. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but one thing I want to highlight is that Sara Mio is up next. That's Erica Sara and Nick Jaramillo, and they have been performing in the theater a long time.
Oh my gosh.
Performing with both of us for a long time, and their awesome daughters were part of a video that debuted earlier today that Abby wrote called Arcade Babies.
Yes, they are a whole family of goofballs and just wonderful hearted people. Yeah, Arcade Babies, their daughters, Eloise and Frankie were part of it, along with a lot of other babies in the community. A lot of us are doing it and having babies. And it's and you know what? That's part of what this fundraiser is today. It's really what I thought of was like, wow, everybody would want to see cute babies, including mine. But more than that, it's and I think that Nick and Erica are such supporters of us, and they kind of understand this too, is that it's about the future. It's the future of arcade. We all love arcade. We have such fun, amazing memories there. And the most amazing part of arcade is that it literally, like, every week a new person would come into arcade and maybe take a class, see a show, and find a place they really loved. And so we need to keep arcade healthy and thriving so that all these little babies in the community can have this place when they grow up.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. And we're going to do it with your support.
And with long form improv.
And with long form improv, which is what we've got next. So let's take it over to Aaron, who's going to show us a set by Sara Mio.
I haven't slept much. Like the last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been rough.
Why? What's going on?
I don't know. It's just been just thinking nonstop about how Santa gonna get fucking in and out of people's homes now that everybody.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You said Santa.
Yeah. Like, how's he gonna do it? Like, every home could be like a germ factory. Like, you get sick, fucking die. This guy is hundreds of years old.
Yeah.
Dead.
Right. So you're losing sleep because you're scared Santa's gonna get COVID.
Right.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, he's doing stuff out. So, you know, it just feels like this could be it. Also,
this could be the end of Christmas.
Super spreader. Think about that. Like, he's literally going to everyone's home.
You think he's gonna give it to everybody?
Yeah.
Santa Claus. He's not breathing on people.
He's touching everyone's stuff. He's going in there. He's having the milk. He has to take off the thing to have the milk and cookies. You think he's gonna just like hold his breath while he's in there?
Mm-hmm.
No, he's gonna enjoy those cookies. He's gonna look at the stockings and just be like, this is nice.
Yeah.
You use a little break. And then guess what? He picks it up, he breathes something that somebody sneezed on or this or that.
Yeah.
Then he takes it on to the next place. Next place. It's fucking reindeer. Gives it to them. The elves when he gets back up there. Whole thing. One night. Everybody.
How old are you? Unrelated question. How old are you?
36.
36 years old.
Yeah.
And you're losing sleep because you think Santa's gonna get COVID and spread it to everybody in the world. I just want to say, what the fuck is wrong with you? Santa has magic and you don't think he's thought about this? Santa can literally make it to every single person's house, which is over billions and billions of people, and you don't think he has magic to avoid coronavirus? That's lunacy. Of course he has magic. He's not made of me and you. It's not like he's like, oh, I'm a human, I'm do this. He's like maybe human, but he's also magic. I cannot believe you're even thinking this way. Of course he has magic. Of course he's not spreading it. Of course he's not getting it. And of course he can do this. He is magic.
I'm sorry. Completely unrelated. How old are you?
37.
You're 37. And you think that magic is going to solve all the world's problems?
Oh, you don't?
You're a 37-year-old.
Hi, I'm a person who can travel all the way around the world in 24 hours, but I'm gonna get corona. Well, you kidding me?
Hey, I'm made of magic, but somehow I don't get other stuff. Like I don't get diseases that everybody's getting.
Yeah,
I mean,
because I'm fucking magic, you dum-dum. I can't
Come on.
believe you're even
you're wasting my.
worried about
Are you
this,
kidding me?
losing sleep.
No.
And on top of it, you know Elves hooked him up with a bomb-ass mask. You know he has top-notch security. He's top-notch.
The beard is too big.
He has a beard mask. Get at it. Like, he hasn't thought about, like, he hasn't had since March 13th to think about this. Elves have been on this since March 13th. You don't tell me they can't come up with a solution for Santa to make it through the world.
They're too busy. They gotta make PS5s this year.
Oh my god. Like, there's 8 of them. Are you kidding me? He has a whole team up there. There's hundreds of elves up there. He has teams for diseases. Like, this is a first... You don't think they had Santa Claus during Spanish flu? You don't think they had Santa Claus during Black Lung? Santa Claus been around, bitch. That ain't his first rodeo. Get a life. I can't believe you're even losing sleep. Oh my god. Get out of my face.
No, get out
This
of here.
is literally offensive.
No.
My face.
Like, so you get sick. Oh, suck my dick. You're so stupid. Are you kidding me? Ugh. Like, magic isn't real and Santa Claus is in trouble. Oh, no Christmas.
PM setup.
Yeah, 2 cameras, just going for it. It was
Mm.
amazing. Thank you, Nick and Erica. And funny enough, they just announced today, Dr. Fauci announced that Santa is immune to coronavirus.
My God.
Why we're not harvesting his blood, I don't know. But
I don't think you're supposed to harvest anyone's blood to help with coronavirus.
that's how you cure all diseases.
Mm-mm.
You harvest their blood.
Tell me what you think harvesting blood means.
You take blood
Mm-hmm.
from a person,
Mm-hmm. Or a magical being.
Preferably a magical being.
Mm-hmm.
Plant it in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Blood plants
Right. Okay.
sprout. Make a blood salad.
Mm-hmm.
Beets. It's a beet salad.
Mm-hmm.
And then eat that.
Okay.
And then you're immune.
I just want everyone to know we don't own blood plants in this house. We support fairly sourced plants.
Very good.
I'm just eating.
It's late. We're parents. We're
Mhm.
tired.
I'm tired.
But hey, we've got one more act for you. But we also want to check in with Beth, our development director.
Let's do it.
Come on back, Beth.
Come on back, Beth. Simply the Beth.
Simply the Beth.
Hi. You want to know how we're doing?
Yeah.
That's how we're doing.
Pretty well, I'd say. We have raised $24,396. Woo! From 220 wonderful donors so far today. So we're really close to that $25,000 threshold where things start counting double. Woo! And remember, at 9:43, if you want to be one of those 3 donors that gives closest to that, you might get a hat or a hoodie or a blanket.
Yeah.
Mm.
All of those things I still have to design.
And
so-
for those of you that weren't in on the comments, Brad Stevenson asked, "What if he donates $943 at 9:43 p.m.?" And I said he could have a hoodie made from the hair of any staff member.
Yeah.
And he picked Aaron Tarnow, who's not technically staff, but who absolutely counts.
It is very important for me to jump in here and say that I do not count.
You do. You
Yeah, you
count.
definitely
You
count. You
definitely
definitely
count.
count.
Every vote counts, Aaron.
Yeah.
According to the census, everybody counts.
Everybody counts.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Joe Biden. So you definitely count. And we're gonna make a hoodie out of your beard.
I saw it earlier today. It's much longer than it used to be.
Yeah, it's the only thing Mike has designed today,
Right,
actually.
right.
This hoodie made out of
Beautiful
hair.
though. It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Aaron, so start collecting your, like, go in the shower, get all the beard hair that's down there.
But stop making everything grosser.
Harvest your hair.
This is
Way to heighten, Mike. Way to heighten.
Thank you, Jason.
Grosser.
I hate this. This is another thing I could remind you of. Much like in the theater, I do still have a mute button for all of you. I still
Oh
have that.
no. All right. Well, Brad, we got to talk. Maybe maybe you can have Mike's beard hair.
It's gonna be a tiny
hoodie.
So
Here it is on a hanger.
Yeah. So we have one more act.
Headliner.
They're a phenomenal duo named Bad Judy.
Yes.
Comprised of Jason Newsom and Nia Johnson.
Yes.
Both of which have been integral and involved in the theater for a long, long time.
Very long time. They've been house managers, both of them. They played on a lot of improv teams.
Yeah.
They've been just very involved, great friends of the theater, and they are hilarious.
Yes. So I was told when the time is right to give them a suggestion. Jason, are you there? Can you confirm that you're ready for a suggestion, or Nia?
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you, Nia. So that everybody knows that I am not cheating, I will use a app on my phone called canigeta.com. And let's see, here we go.
The location is a billiard room.
That's your suggestion.
Use that as you will.
Billiard room.
Thank you. Hello? 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 Oh my God, I've called the wrong number 7 times now. Hello? Oh. Is there anyone there? Oh my goodness. Ricky? Oh God. Ricky, if you're listening, it's your grandmother. I need you to come and get me from the hospital.
Hey, Ricky's not here. He stepped out for a minute.
Oh my God, he's probably with that Jeff.
I'm sorry.
Jesus, you never trust a kid named Jeff. You take my word for it. Who is this?
Oh, this is Carlisle.
Carlisle.
Yeah,
How
sorry.
are you, Carlisle? You got a nice upstanding voice.
Thank you. I live next door, and sometimes he leaves his door open, and I come in and use the fridge.
I know. I told him about that. I said, if you leave your door open, someone's going to come in and use your fridge. And here we are.
So I just stopped by, and then I heard that the phone was off the hook, and there was a voice talking. So I thought,
hello, can you hear me?
Oh,
Ricky.
Oh
Ricky.
God. I'm so sorry. It took me so long. I was having some phone issues. I just stepped in some dog shit. It's been a day.
Oh, don't try it, Ricky. I know you were with Jeff.
Well,
I need you to come and pick me up from the hospital. I've been here too long. They're going to want to cut out my organ.
Oh, no. Well, we certainly don't want that. Well, Jeff, are you there? Is that who we're talking with, Jeff?
No, I said I know you were with Jeff. You don't have to tell me the lies. I know how Jeff is. He's a terrible influence on you.
All right, Ma. Yeah, you're right. I was with Jeff. I'm sorry they're cutting out your organs, but I can't make it to the hospital right now. I got some stuff I got to take care of.
Did you tell her you can't make it to the hospital yet?
Jeff, shut the fuck up, Jeff. Oh my God.
Ricky, Ricky, listen to me. I really need you to come get me because even worse than possibly cutting out my organs. Listen, get away from Jeff. I don't need him hearing this.
All right, I'm literally running away from him right now.
Okay, thank you. I need you to come and break me out of here, because if I don't get down to that damn tournament, Gladys is gonna win, and I am the billiard queen of this town, god damn it. Now come and pick your grandmother up.
Grandma, you know I would do anything for you, but Jeff and I are actually in a predicament where we can't move away from each other. I know I said I ran away from him, but that was a lie. We're actually
Did you
stuck
tell her we ate bad puffer fish?
Jeff, that's not helpful. Now, we're stuck together. I'm not going to tell you how, Ma, because you don't want to know.
You're gonna just, you know what, just bring him with you. Just bring him
Okay.
with you.
All right.
I
Well,
gotta get out of here.
we'll have to shove each other in the car then, I guess, and we'll be down to the hospital. But before we get in the car, do you need me to grab you anything like your smokes, or maybe you need your iron lung?
No, I got smokes with me here at the hospital.
Yeah, and I guess they have an iron lung there too.
Your fridge is
I
empty.
don't know what this iron lung business is. Come on now, Ricky.
Well, Grandma, you know, if I do this for you, you got to do something for me now.
Oh, like I haven't done everything for you, Ricky.
Okay.
Did you ask
Who
her
was
about the
who
wheel
was
yet?
the one that? What? I played Santa for how many years now? Almost 37 years I've been playing Santa for you, Ricky.
You've been the best female Santa anyone's ever seen, Ma.
So come pick me up from the hospital.
All right. Well, okay, but you're gonna have to bear with us. It's gonna take at least an hour to get there.
And I wouldn't stop at Chick-fil-A.
Okay, Jeff, we get it. You're hungry and gay. We get it.
I don't understand why. I'm like, literally, the hospital is like 3 blocks from the house. Can you do me one favor, though?
Sure, yeah. Anything for you,
Can you
Mom.
pick up Mr. Porter on the way? Can you
up
bring
a
Mr.
what?
Porter with you?
Your supporter.
I need you to stop and pick up Mr. Porter. Yes, that's right.
Oh, I thought you said your supporter like your girdle. I was like, I'm not touching that shit. But you want Mr.
No.
Porter? I'll get you Mr. Porter.
You're going to get me Mr. Porter. Thank you, Ricky. You're a good boy.
Yes. I mean, you know, he's the only one selling moonshine at this time of day anyway.
That ain't all he's selling, Ricky, but you ain't old enough to know about that.
Wait, tell me more, Ma. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm too young. What does that mean?
It's neither here nor there. I'm telling you. Oh, God, I've been watching this nurse circle this room. It's like the 15th time she's walked by. They're after my organs, Ricky.
Which ones are they trying to take? Are they trying to take your pancreas again?
Well, I mean, do they regrow? Oh, my God, do you think my pancreas regrew and they know it?
I mean, Ma, I don't know what scientists can do these days. I mean, they got copy machines making organs for you know, little animals.
There she, I see you, Missy. You can't have my regrown pancreas.
Jeff, we got to get
It's
her out of
mine.
there
If it
soon.
grew back, it's
Unlodge
mine.
yourself now. Unlodge yourself. Safe word. Unlodge.
Okay, but
Wait,
I
are
don't
you talking to
approve.
me? You talking to Jeff?
You don't approve? Well, you're gonna have to approve because my mom's about to lose another pancreas. Okay?
You better tell Jeffy. Tell him. You tell Jeffy.
Jeffy, you know, I'm speaking for myself now. I don't need anyone to tell me what to say, but I'm gonna tell you.
Sure, go ahead.
Well, I don't need you anymore. I got my mama and she has her pancreas, so you need to get out.
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
Oh, okay. That was easier than I thought. Oh, okay. Great. So much better than I thought that was gonna go. Ma, it's going well.
Is it going well? Good boy, Ricky. Good
Yeah,
boy.
he's packing up his shit now. Yeah. And
You
there
talking
you go.
about Mr. Porter? Or you talking about Jeffy?
Talk about Jeffy. Just kicked him out for you. for us.
Thank God. Thank God. I mean, you know, I know we're all God's children, but that kid, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, he's definitely not one of God's kids. I can tell you that.
I'm still here.
Oh my God, Jeffy.
You heard what I said, Jeff.
Jeffy, where are you? I can hear you, but I can't see you.
What's happening?
Just because I chose to wear the camouflage fabletics for men.
Ma, I think he's trying to off himself in my presence right now.
You're gonna
What?
think
What? There's so much. You know what? You kids these days and all your like your suicides and whatever else it is that you're doing. I don't know. I just need to get out of here, Ricky.
Right, fine. I'm literally leaving right now, but this is a landline, so I gotta hang up on you.
Ricky, can I come with you? I need a ride.
Wait! You're gonna hang up on me, Ricky? You're gonna hang up on your grandma, Ricky?
I can't come get you, Grandma, with the phone still attached to the wall. I have to undo it. I have to let you go. Just like I let Jeffy go, but in a different way, in a less sexual way. Just less sexual.
I will see you at the hospital, though, right, Ricky?
Yes, I'm literally on my way, right, Jeffy? We're leaving right now.
We're leaving right now. We're gonna get Chick-fil-A on the way, and then we're gonna be right over now.
We're gonna make a slight stop at Chick-fil-A. Do you need anything?
I only need you and Mr. Porter.
All right, well, we'll swing by Mr. Porter and see if he wants anything on the way too. We'll just, we'll get one of those chicken nugget platters. Okay, well, we gotta go, but I'll see you soon, Grandma. Stay strong.
Thank you, Ricky. Grandma. Thank you, Ricky.
Stay strong. Keep a hold of your mid area. Don't let anyone come at you with any sharp objects or needles or gases. Just don't let anyone in the room. Barricade it. I think she died. Queen.
Fantastic.
Yay.
That was phenomenal. Hey, everybody, that's the end of our show. If you're still on the call, turn on your cameras. Let's say hi to everybody. Let's hear a big round of applause once again for Bad Judy, Mia, and Jason. Let's hear it for Dial Up.
How about how funny Bad Judy was without even their faces?
Wait, I put on makeup. It won't allow me to put my camera on, but I put on makeup.
Yeah, we just have to take your word for it.
It's just a testament to how funny you guys are.
Yeah, you guys were phenomenal. And yeah, they did a bat. A bat is it's a radio play. It was amazing.
Oh, here she is.
Here she is. Oh.
We call this quick drag.
I can't believe we almost didn't see that. That's amazing.
You look like Kate Gosselin.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I've had 14 children and I can still pee.
What does Trombone think of this makeup look?
Well, it kind of reminds me, I have this teacher and her name's Miss Teresa. She teaches art class and she's really cool. And she has hair like that. So I think it's pretty awesome. And I like the color of your lipstick because it reminds me of clay pots I saw at the Natural History Museum one time.
Oh, thanks, Trombone.
Thanks, Trombone. Oh my God.
You're welcome. I hope to see you again.
And let's also give a big round of applause to Mr. Aaron Tarnow, who has made this whole thing come together so seamlessly. Aaron, any word from Jerome?
In all seriousness, he did at about, and this is not a bit, he did at about 8:30 Slack me and say, I can run over to Sammy's in about an hour, maybe half an hour. So...
What is he doing now until then?
I didn't ask. I find it's best to kind of focus in on the information you need.
Well, look, I look forward to a day when we can all be at Sammy's within
Yeah.
half an hour.
Yes, me too.
Yes.
Mhm.
Until then, we'll just keep hanging tight.
We'll just
here.
keep making 40-minute hot dogs here.
Yeah. And full sandwiches in Iron City. So thank you all for hopping on here. Just a reminder, 9:43 coming up.
Yes,
in
24 minutes.
24 minutes. So yeah, please donate then if you want to win some big prizes. And I think that you're going to put us over the top if at 9:43. I predict that we're going to go over 25 grand. Does that sound right, Beth?
Sounds good to me.
Good. We'll make it so. So thank you to the staff. Thank you to everyone. And this is our last big programming bit of the day. So I just want to also give a big shout out to all of these incredible performers that gave us videos and content on like less than 2 weeks notice. I reached out to folks. They rallied. They sent me cell phone videos. They put together sketches, and it was phenomenal. So if you missed some of those videos, some of which are like an hour long, they're amazing. Go to our YouTube page. You can watch them. And then also just a quick plug that this Friday, the only big programming thing we have after tonight is this Friday. We have Mr. Todd Glass, who's going to be doing a live stand-up show from his home studio in Los Angeles for Arcade Comedy Theater. So tickets are just $12. It's a live stream. It's real. He's going to be standing with a microphone.
And Todd really loves Arcade Comedy Theater. This is not going to be one of those things where he's like, I'm so glad to be here at wonderful Arcade Comedy Theater. Like he will really talk about it, and you will see that he is really a member of our community.
Yeah,
we're
it's
lucky
true.
enough for that.
If you watch the Variety Hour sketch show that we put on, it starts with a great testimonial from Todd about how much he likes this theater. So we're really happy that he's able to do the show for us. And so again, it's $12. You can stream it for 48 hours, I believe, and you can watch it on our through ShowClicks. It's going to be very easy to do. It's the first time we've tried something like this, so we hope that you'll support it.
I also want to just make sure that I do give a quick thank you to the staff. I have to really highlight Beth Getches, who is doing an amazing job heading up this ship. Arcade is so lucky to have a development director that cares so much about this theater and really cares about the art form and is a comedian herself and knows about the power of laughter. And she is doing an amazing job killing it today. And then the other person is Mike Rubino, because as you can see, this doesn't just happen on its own. Thank you, Mike, for programming everything today, while also fathering my child. So thank you so much.
I'm gonna go with them.
Is that the wrong terminology?
Like while fathering your child?
Yeah, that sounds wrong, right? While
think
being
that's
the
it.
father of my child. Is that right?
Yeah,
Yadding about.
Fathering feels like part that happened already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Constantly and forever fathering her child.
Yeah. He says that's part of it. Like he has to keep fathering.
Don't father too many.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Sarah's right.
But thank you to the staff. Thank you to all of these artists. This has been such a successful day, and we're not done yet.
No.
This
2
is
more
just to
hours left.
fuel you guys on.
That's right. So stay tuned to our social media channels. We'll be announcing stuff there. And yeah, thank you all for giving big laughs and continue to support us at arcadecomedytheater.com and Give Big Pittsburgh. Bye, everybody.
Cheers. To get big.
Bye.
Yay.